How y'all doing, everybody? It's the real Chris Tucker, and the topic today is gonna be about life and identity crisis. This is my little comfortable seat right here. I think this is the most comfortable seat in the house. To be honest with you, me personally myself, I just take things day by day. You know what I'm saying? I try not to worry about a whole lot of things, and I try to accomplish a whole lot of things. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about it: if you wait on people, you're gonna be waiting forever. So you gotta get out there and do what you need to do to make your motion move. I was gonna get some people on, still eventually gonna do that, but you know what I said? What the hell with it? Let me go ahead and do me. This is my idea, so I gotta be creative about this idea. And that's a part of life. Life is being about creative. You know what I'm saying? Whatever make your dream work. Got me a little movie on. Tonight is Harlem night. Last night was Dolomite. But man, I just be chilling, man. I don't be too much worried about what people think or how people feel about you, man. You gotta get into yourself, man, and open up the the real side of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Or what you want to do, or what you want out of life. This real, man. It's like we can waste a whole lot of time doing a lot of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out at the bars, chasing the same old thing. You ain't gonna to be honest with you, you ain't gonna find no good woman in no bar, man. Looking for a woman in a bar is like looking for a one night stand. You know, if you make it anything besides that, then you gonna put yourself in a fucked up position. If you dealing with a woman that really ain't got your back, you put yourself in a fucked up position. So you can't blame nobody but yourself, man. You can't point the finger and say they made me do this or they made me do this, they made me do this. It's what you want to do, you know. Sometimes you gotta just make smart decisions. Sometimes making smart decisions take a little time, you know what I'm saying? You might not need to rush into things all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You might need to feel yourself out with things. And that's the part about growing, you know what I'm saying? That's the part about growing, developing, you know what I'm saying? Getting into manhood. And I think that's what a lot of young guys facing now, man. They ain't, they don't know how to transition themselves from the kid stage to the adult stage. You know what I'm saying? I know back when I was young, running around playing basketball, running around the neighborhood, everything seemed fun. But when you get older, them bills come in rolling so fast. You like, damn, shit. I see what my parents used to talk about when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You better enjoy them days, cause when you get grown, you gotta pay bills. Ain't no grown man laying on his butt or laying on his back, ain't paying no bills. Shit, that's a part of the game. And then you gotta have extra for your enjoyment. So everything is a grind. And that's what I've been doing. I've been grinding, man, and staying focused. And sometimes you just gotta get everybody away from you, man, because a lot of people could distract you, man, and just throw your whole focus off, man. Throw your whole hustle off, man. That's for real. You know, I always been a deep thinker. I always been a dreamer. And I'm still there. I'm still there. I'm still there. I don't feel like I reached my highest peak, but I feel like I accomplished a lot of things. So that's good too. You know what I'm saying? Cause you ain't finna come all the way from the bottom and just jump all the way to the top. It don't work like that. It take a lot of work and dedication to get to the top.
place. That's me. This is my place.
As long as you keep on striving and picking up on opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, whatever position you want to be in, you'll get there. And I'm just gonna keep it on the fly, man. I ain't all about trying to get over here and I want to have this suit on or I want to have this fancy thing. Everything about me real, you know what I'm saying? Everything about me real, cause it ain't this ain't no imitation, you know what I'm saying? I'm just laid back, chilling, you know. After this, probably finna take me a hot shower and you know, call it a night. But when you got something on your mind, it's best to go ahead and release that. It's like a person that an artist that do music, you know what I'm saying? The best time to write is when you got a lot of stuff on your mind you need to release. Put all that on paper, man. It might make you $1,000,000. Me and my buddies, we didn't have the internet back then, but you know, we used to go to the studio 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff. You know, drop songs and everything. We dropped some hot stuff too. And if we was in the area that we in now, I guarantee you our music would have took off. You know, but now it's different. Everything's on YouTube. Everything's on the internet. Everything is social media. So it's easy to do things now. So it's a lot out there for you young people to get hold to. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like y'all just letting this opportunity slip past you. Let it slip past you. Letting different things distract you. Letting the drugs, you know, being easily influenced. You know, the women. You know what I'm saying? Some of them out here rougher than the guys now. You know, there's a lot of changes need to be made. You know. It ain't gonna happen overnight, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta slowly work on things. We gotta slowly work on things. Give me a moment, y'all.
My father's dead too. No, they just dead. Yeah. Where do you stay? I don't live nowhere. I guess you can stay at my house for a while. Alright. You're expensive at the house with me. Alright. Give me 5. I ain't giving you shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people face it, fear. That's a lot of one of the people's biggest things is fear. Scared what a person gonna think, or a person gonna feel, or how it's gonna turn out. Sometimes you gotta be like Nike, man. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my brother earlier today, and we was talking about some real estate stuff. You know, he the real estate man, so everybody ideal ain't gonna be like y'all. You know, it don't matter how good you do something, it's gonna be always somebody that say something. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you just gotta brush it off. You know, you gotta brush the haters off. You know what I'm saying? And continue to do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a lifestyle, man. And once you become part of that lifestyle, you're gonna come up with more ways and more adventures and more ideas to keep your show rolling. Cause it's all about you. You know, it's your show. It's all about you. You know what I'm saying? If you constantly focus on the next person or what the next person doing, you ain't building nothing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just being a follow or a shadow for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And me, I always stood as a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's my position in life, a leader, man. So I gotta play the leading role. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than the hurt and the sorrow that people go through, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a bite. It's a bite. It's something that'll bite you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta keep on rolling, man. Long as the clock keep ticking and the wheels keep spinning, you gotta keep on rolling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you go through, that's dealing with pain, you gotta make your heart stronger. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make your mind stronger. You gotta make your hustle stronger. And that's where we at, man. That's where we at. You know. Every day, God give you fresh air to breathe, man. you know, make the best of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Wake up with a good attitude, you know, wake up in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? If you got time or two, you know, get you a couple of push-ups in, a couple of sit-ups, you know what I'm saying? Get you a little breakfast if you like that in the morning time. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, you know. Try to get your green vegetables in, you know. Just do what seems right for you. You know what I'm saying? Do what seems right for you. You know, because what seems right for you might not be right for the next person. What's right for the next person might not be right for you. You know. I've been here 4 decades, you know, and in these 4 decades, you know, at this point, man, I'm gonna sit on the throne. That's what my mind got set. That's what I gotta do. I'm gonna sit on the throne. You know what I'm saying? Long as the Lord keep me down here, I'm gonna sit on the throne.
Tommy, would you like a table? Please. Thank you very much. Ernest. Yes, sir. Mr. Tommy Collins and his party.
Yep. You know, sometimes, man, dealing with certain people, man, you know, it make you go through different changes. You know what I'm saying? It might hit you for a second. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you gotta be like that. You gotta be like that pit bull. You gotta shake it off you. You gotta shake it off you. And when you shake it off, you gotta come back strong. You know, it's the game. You gotta come back strong, baby. You gotta come back strong. You know, don't let the devil run your life. Let the Lord influence your life. You know. I know a lot of people probably don't go to church. You know, a lot of people might not be big on prayer, but you know what? You best to believe it's a higher power. It's a higher power above. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gotta roll with. You know what I'm saying? That's our strength. That's our health, you know what I'm saying? That's our wealth, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long on this one right here, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna give y'all a little taste of me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do, give you a feel of me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I hope whoever listens, you know, can gain something off this. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is about a game. You know what I'm saying? Everything it's a message being put out there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta grasp that message, man, and you know what I'm saying? Come up with your own master plan. You know. Winning it comes in all forms and shapes and levels. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as long as you stand focused and keeping your mind into it, hey, you already winning, man. You know, sometimes it ain't just about the money, man. You know, sometimes you gotta pass the word. You know what I'm saying? Do a good deed of faith. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, subscribe me at Chris Tucker 6933. Once again, at Chris Tucker 6933. Make sure y'all subscribe me, man. I'm coming back for some more. It's like a heavyweight fight. I'm trying to keep the title. Peace and love, baby.